Ranking member of the Homeland Security Committee doing damage control after this shocking statement about the tragic National Guard shooting. Watch.
Madam Secretary, you and the gentleman from NCTC reference the unfortunate accident that occurred with the National Guardsman being killed.
You think that was an unfortunate accident?
I mean,
it was a terrorist attack.
Wait. Look, I'll get it straight. Then you can
He shot our National Guardsman in the head.
Here's Congressman Bennie Thompson trying to explain himself yesterday.
Let me be clear. I was moving toward the discussion that she could not blame Joe Biden on the situation because she approved this person's asylum application. And that's where we were headed. And
you're
so
saying you
the
misspoke?
issue is, oh, absolutely.
Let's bring in former White House press secretary and Saturday in America host Kayleigh McEnany. You know, Bennie Thompson is not one of the worst Democrats on the Hill. He's actually oftentimes one of the more reasonable ones. And I'm pleased that he decided to walk this back. But that notion, and we see it all the time from politicians in Washington, where they refuse to accept their responsibility in approving all of the legislation and things that led to the situation that we had, and instead of acknowledging their role in it, they call it an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, and they selectively decide which crises matter most. Right. And it's in a hierarchy. Bennie Thompson was the head of the January 6th committee, spent 4 years investigating January 6th. And then you have this attack, which was not an accident, by the way. An accident is when my son spills my water on my laptop. I speak from experience on that. That is an accident. A terrorist attack is when someone who got into the country and the Biden administration takes a gun and guns down two heroic National Guardsmen, Sarah Beckstrom, who's no longer with us, passed on Thanksgiving, and Andrew Wolf, who you reported on last hour, who is still in the hospital. That's a terrorist attack. And I just wonder if Bennie Thompson would have spent the last 4 years, instead of focusing on January 6th, maybe focusing on the open, porous border, right, maybe focusing on the number of Afghan nationals who were coming, some of whom were heroic interpreters who helped our U.S. service members overseas, and I welcome those people, but some of whom now have terrorist plots. And it's not just the one in Washington. There was a second one with the plot in Texas, and there was another one affiliated to ISIS-K giving material support there. That should have been the 4-year focus.
Yeah, truly. And it's all the result of those policy decisions, intentional policy decisions, and they're never willing to take responsibility for these things.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.